Hey, chess friends! My name is Sprout, and welcome back to the road to 1300. We are 1286 right now, which is our peak elo. Let's get a game started and see what happens. We have the white pieces up against a 1271 from India, I believe. Let's go ahead and play d4. Ah, interesting. So they are going to do a silly Sicilian. I think in this case we just push, and then we go and play c4. Yeah, I think that's what we do. And we do this. Not a big fan of this, if I'm honest. They were supposed to be really considerate and just let us have a Jabava London, and there is no Jabava to be found in this situation. So we're just gonna have to rely on our chess principles, because anytime someone goes off script, all we can really do is try to practice good chess principles. And right now, I think I want a castle ASAP. We're gonna do a little looking to see if there's anything else. I mean, the queen can always come over here if need be. Obviously not right now. That's not accomplishing anything. So I think the best thing we can do is get our knight to f3 to maybe stop them from wanting to come out to e5. I mean, they could push here, and we have to think about that, because if they push, we can do en passant. And is that good for us, right? I think it kind of is. We need to go here first. I'd like to go there as well, but it kind of just runs into, you know, e5. But there is en passant. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Very interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna play knight to f3, and Fishy later will tell us if that's wrong or not. And they are wasting time going there. So I think we can move here. If they play g5, we can maybe push back. Just looking to see if there's anything else. I'd like to start pushing in the center. They're already going to be pretty cramped. I guess I could also play b3 here and fianchetto the bishop, which seems kind of interesting. I'd like to get developed fast, though. If this, then that. Am I super scared of it? Maybe I should be, because they get a, like, pawn initiative then. And I don't really want them having a pawn initiative. I could play here in advance. h4 in advance to this, which would stop it. And also would provide a sort of a loft for something, some sort of word. It'll create a little space for my bishop to pull back in. But yeah, I don't know right now. Well, I said I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. If it's wrong, we'll find out real soon. Okay, that's not really going to bother us too much, because we can just play e3 right now, and then we are protecting c4. Now they're trying to bring in and challenge us there. Interesting thing is, I mean, their king's still in the center. I think I'm going to have to play knight to c3 just to, yeah, just to get some more pieces in here. So we're going to do knight c3 to protect d5. And there's something to be said for... There's something to be said for taking this way. Because in that event, they still can't get... But I'm a little worried then that they'll push that pawn, and that just looks a little annoying. So So I am thinking about taking with my knight. The c4 pawn is still protected. So if I take with the knight, they retake, I retake with c4 to d5. Then my bishop can get really active. That looks pretty good. It looks good. It looks weird. Okay, there we go. And now my bishop is about to get active. I could actually start with my queen and then my bishop, which seems fun. What happens there? Queen, and then we go here, and then we go here. It'd be really bad if they block with their queen. I think that works. They've weakened this diagonal, so we'll see what they block with. They can block with all kinds of pieces. So I think we'll just go in like that. Okay, there we go. And now I need to decide whether I want to take their queen or not. I'm a little worried that if I don't take their queen, they're getting, like a little bit of tempo on mine then, because I'm gonna have to move my queen. And I don't really want to move my queen. It would be really nice to move my queen to e4, but of course, that's being covered by their knight. So it's not really a super good tactic. Yeah, there's not much else. I think we are going to have to take... and again, just because it would just be too much, like, the tempo loss of not taking would be not so great. So, right now, I can either castle, or I can still try to strike while the iron's hot. I don't really have a sort of striking sort of thing. I could try to move my, my rook to a semi-open file. I could. It seems a little slow. I think I'm gonna castle. I think castling right now is probably just gonna be the most important thing. And now maybe we should just get developed and push. So maybe get our knight onto, our knight? What am I talking about? Get our rook on e1, and then just start pushing, since their king is still in the center. Okay. Oh, but now that's up for grabs. Alright, yeah, I should have seen that. So, I think right now we just need to pull back, and then maybe we can go and plop the other rook there. Because I don't really want to trade, I don't want to have them take my bishop. Alright, there we go. And this should lead to some fireworks. Because as soon as this moves, I am gunning for d6. So they're probably thinking about where they want to move their knight. King's still in the center. If only I was a little faster with this pawn, open things up. But I'll at least get back the pawn there. There we go. And, okay. It's pretty good. Pretty annoying. I mean, we could move there. We're not really attacking anything, just kind of getting out of the way. like get out of the way and then go for doubling up the rooks. And that looks pretty good, pretty annoying because we're controlling the only like really open file. I mean, I have to move it, so it's really just where do we want to move it to. We can either move it here. Can't move it here, that'd be silly. This would also be silly because that would just fall into that. So I think, and we can't move it here. So we're just gonna have to move it back one. And then we'll get both of our rooks on this open file. Our opponent is taking, like, no time at all, so hopefully that'll work out well and they'll blunder, you know? So we'll get up onto the 7th rank, and then we're gonna go here next, assuming they push. And we're gonna have to hope that the rooks on the 7th hold out. If they, yeah, I'm really hoping that that they do push there, because that would give me some sort of tactics. So far, it haven't been many tactics this game. It's been pretty straightforward. We're at least causing our opponent to do some thinking now, so that's good. This is the longest think they've had all game. Yeah, I was gonna say, if we lose this one, I'll be disappointed, but at the same time, we've had like a 6-game win streak, so, you know, sometimes you just have to give one back. And I don't feel super confident about this one because we don't have any real advantage. Yeah, we're kind of relying on them to make a blunder or an inaccuracy. I just want to make sure if they did push and we go here, can the knight... I guess the knight can't really jump anywhere that could help. Okay. Well, I mean, now we go here, don't we? And just start dismantling. We could also go here. What happens if we go here? Their knight is going to have to move. They don't really have a lot of spots to move to. I mean, they'd move back here. Yeah, and that's not super great for them. I think we force them to... We can force them to move back here, and then we can just go over here. So I think that's what we're going to do, is just force them off, and they can move somewhere else. If they move to g5, I'm just going to snap it up. We'll give them some doubled pawns over here. Okay, so they move there. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and aim for a6. They are going to defend. And then I think now we've got them. Now it gets a little scary because I'm also aiming at f7. I think we can force a trade if we go there. And that looks good for us. And then we'll have both of our rooks on the 7th rank. We do have to make sure then at some point to create a little escape hatch for our king. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. In theory, these rooks on the 7th are going to be really controlling and really bad for our opponent positionally. Well, I mean, that's just, I'm taking, of course, 100%. And then we're getting both of our rooks to the 7th rank. And now, what do we want to do next? The only thing I could think of is, probably... We're probably gonna have to start taking, well, either move our king out, which doesn't look bad. Yeah, we could move our king out. Can't really push that just yet. The thing is, as long as they can't really move anything. I mean, I think I can move over here and threaten this, and you know, something is falling. Or move over here. You know, it's something has to fall in this situation. I don't know. If I move here, they just push here. If I move here... we could do a quiet move like that, which seems pretty quiet and easy to pull off. Yeah, let's just do a quiet move. We're just gonna do b3. We'll kind of dissuade that from happening. Our rooks are still amazing right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and trade. So I like having 2 rooks there, but it seems like this will win some material. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. I imagine they might try to get to the open file. But if that happens, we can get here, and I'm not really super threatened by it. Could give a check first, but that only helps them. I don't think that's good. So we'll just move over. If we move here and they take, then we were able to take there. Now let's see, move here, they move there, we take, I mean, that would be really bad for them. Move here, they move, yeah, they move here, move here. They take, we retake. Yeah, that's not really... not minding it too much. I don't know. It could be a mistake, but we'll go there. And we'll see what they do. Okay. Oh, interesting. So they're gonna go there. Okay, we'll go here. There we go. They can keep trying to take, but... Okay, well, I think I just have to get over there and lead my pawn up, but getting there is going to be tough. Well, let's see, what happens if we move here, they check, and then we move here? That looks like something. Almost, if only they didn't have that escape hatch. Okay. If they do take, I believe I can get over here and take this pawn and run up the board faster than they can run their pawns up the board. So yeah, they're kind of just helping me right now. Okay, that's not fast enough. Need to figure out what the best way of doing this is. Yeah, I don't think they can try that, but they're just not taking enough time. Okay. I mean, we could stop them from doing that, but I don't know. I think it's, I mean, for the sake of having an extra pawn, is it worth it, though? Because if I take here, they take there, I go up here, and I start pushing. I mean, I'm just going to end up with a rook against 3 pawns. I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. Otherwise, we defend this, but then maybe they go over here, and I'm just going to take. We'll go here, I think, because that kind of stops everything. Or should I go here? Yeah, that's the question. Otherwise, I can go here and then go there. That could work. Of course, in doing that, I could also let them get up to the top. That might not be something I want. I can do this. Yeah, I can do that first. Yeah, let's do this first. And then if they go over here, we can go here. Yeah, like that. And then we can just walk up. There we go. And yeah, let's see what we should do. We could just keep walking. Actually, we can keep walking like this, and then yeah, then we can just, all right, just move in there. Okay, we will see what we can do now. They're hoping that we can't get over there in time, so let's see. I think we can, though. Go. I think we just go around like this. No, I think we screwed up now. I don't think we can stop both of them. Maybe we can. I think it's going to be stalemate. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Is there anything, like, I don't think I can move up, because then it's just, yeah, so I think I just have to keep giving checks and get them to go away from this pawn. Okay. I think I remember a course or something on this. I think I have to get my king a little bit closer. Let's see. Up here, there. Yeah, over here. Yeah, that might work. Oh, but it won't. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll see if they make the mistake of pushing H2. Push H2, it's just checkmate, so we'll find out. Otherwise, I think I just stalemate them. Actually, I could go in like this and just take it. Yeah, we'll see. I think now I can just go over here, and it's just checkmate. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can just pre-move it, but anyway, there we go. Oh my goodness, that was a tough-fought game. I did not think we were going to win that. Let's take a look at the game review and see what Fishy says. Are we a fish today? Let's find out. Fishy says, we're not a fish. We are not a fish today. No, we are not. We played with 79.4% accuracy, a little bit better than our opponent, but we are no fish. Oh, this game was all over the place. We did do the correct moves when faced against c5 in the beginning. That's the main thing that I wanted to find out about. But if you see, we had all kinds of just crazy moves here. This was a huge mistake. C captures on D. It would have been better to take on c5. Yeah, we had a lot of bad moves, but that's okay because we still won. We won, and we are one game away, potentially, from hitting 1300 ELO. But at that point, it's not like we say goodbye, it's not like I go off into the sunset. As soon as the road to 1300 is over, it's time for the road to 1400 to begin. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we get a win on the next game. I'll see you all in the next video. If you haven't, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And if you want to see more of me and interact with me live, consider following me on Twitch. The link is in the video description. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!